Brawl news. We have a ton of very important things to discuss here in this episode today. We're only a few days past the update. There's always crazy stuff happening in the community around these times. And you all know I try to do my best to keep you guys in a loop here with these types of things. So if this helps, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Definitely goes a long way. So thank you guys for the support. But starting things off with probably the most important thing we need to get into here today, taking a look at a tweet from Brawl Stars just a little bit ago, announcing a few changes with a maintenance break that came out, as we can come to expect with any update here. They ended up fixing a lot of stuff, but the most important one here is at the very top. Fix the issue where Detective Gray Noir Edition Chroma skin would be bought without owning the base skin. Taking a look at a post over here on Reddit demonstrating the glitch at hand. Best skin for 1000 Bling. Now, in my opinion, the bug wasn't that crazy or anything like that. It definitely stirred up a lot of commotion inside the community, but what it allowed you to do is you didn't have to own the original Detective Gray skin in order to purchase the color variant of it for 1000 Bling. A fun little loophole, I'm assuming, arose because of the introduction of Bling here in this game. But what ended up happening because of this fix, in my opinion, is much more important. Taking a look at a note here at the very bottom of this post, we're also offering 1000 Bling available for 7 days in the shop as compensation to those players who bought both the Detective Gray skin and its Noir Edition variation. Now, the way it's phrased in the post comes across as if you purchased both of these skins prior to the bug, you'd be compensated for that 1000 Bling as stated. But that's not the case. You can actually benefit from this bug here and the compensation as of right now as well. So to demonstrate here on a mini account, you first need to have the original Detective Gray skin unlocked. So if you have this skin on your account and don't have the skin variant, you can reap the benefits of this compensation. And directing more towards you free-to-play players who are watching this video right now and you have a little bit of Bling to toy around with, if you enjoy this skin in particular and you feel comfortable in purchasing this, you'll be able to get 1000 free Bling on top of it, or basically a free skin. So it's a pretty value purchase is all I'm trying to say here. But let's get along with it. We're going to purchase the Detective Gray skin with gems here, getting it in our possession. And in order to get the 1000 Bling compensation, you need to purchase the Detective Gray Noir Edition skin with your Bling. So we purchase it with 1000 Bling here, get it in our possession, head back onto the shop, and bam, we get 1000 Bling popping up there. That's available for the next 6 days. So at the point that you guys are watching this video, you have 6 days to do this, so you have some time to make up your mind if this is something you want to do. But it's a really good value is all I'm saying. It's pretty much so if you purchase the Detective Gray skin, for you guys who don't have it, you're going to get a free skin accompanied with it, seeing you get reimbursed the 1000 Bling that the actual skin costed. Bam, we have our Bling back and we got a free skin from it. Definitely didn't want you guys to miss out on this while we still have some time. As I said a few days ago, I don't want you all to miss out on a single Bling, for you free-to-play players out there especially. But with that out of the way, moving along to the next important thing I'd like to discuss here, and that is finally, Willow's second gadget and star power were released here just 2 hours ago at the point that I'm recording this video. I believe both of these abilities were meant to be released with the update itself, so it definitely got a lot of people wondering where they were, and finally they are here. We have Dive the gadget. Willow dives for 2 seconds, becoming untargetable but unable to take any action for the duration. Gimme. And then the star power, which, unfortunate news, the 75% movement speed got nerfed. It's now only 25%. I was so curious to see what 75% was going to look like. Man, it makes you wonder why they even made it or announced it 75% movement speed, but still, it should be a helpful star power. Next up, we have a very important event that should be starting up tomorrow at the point that I'm recording this video, and that is Golden Week, starting April 29th and lasting through May 5th. Now, Golden Week is an event that Brawl Stars celebrates here in game annually, which brings along with it a brand new mini update theme, much like Lunar New Year. Now, because it's Golden Week, in past years we were given some free coins, so that might be something you guys can expect here, arriving tomorrow and lasting until May 5th. But on top of that, we also got a challenge coming around the corner. I'm assuming there's going to be some special offers in the shop. The golden kawaii skins will more than likely be back in the shop for you guys to purchase, and the arrival of the Harajuku M's skin here, modeled actually Tuesday after Wednesday, if you guys are aware of the series, the dance itself. Pretty cool. With the challenge, of course, there's going to be some progression-based rewards, but on top of that, I'm assuming there's going to be a spray as well as a pin, something like that. So make sure to stay on the lookout. But moving along here, I wanted to be sure you guys were aware that some changes were made to the rewards that we can get along the track over here on event.brawlstars.com. There are no longer star points in the game, so they are not being offered on the track. In its place is just coins and tokens yet again. Now, of course, because it's taking its place, there's going to be more tokens and coins if those are resources that are important to you. But at the same time, I'm a tiny bit disappointed that Bling isn't being offered here because star points were along this track. But still, it's some progression in other areas that you guys can try to capitalize on, which actually an event is starting up in 17 hours and 13 minutes at the point that I'm recording this video. So if you want to take hold of that, get yourself some points and some rewards, make sure to do so. But as we're nearing the end of this video here today, I would like to touch upon a topic I've been seeing popping up quite a bit here inside the community ever since this update, and that is a certain brawler that is reigning supreme inside of Showdown right now because of a change, and that is Meg. A very significant rework coming her way here in this update, now spawning in as her mech form. Of course, it did get a little bit of a nerf, having less HP, dealing less damage with the basic attack and super, but because of this change, it is pretty much so effectively the same exact result as way back in the day when 8-bit had the extra life star power. Meg pretty much so has 2 lives because she spawns in with the mech here in Showdown. So you can assume in a game mode, much like this one with the hot dog modifier or top dog, it is so dang good here. I've seen a lot of screenshots now that Meg is pretty much so the El Primo at higher trophy ranges. So I hope that's not going to be a consistent problem here in this game mode, because other than that, this game mode is flawless. I absolutely adore this modifier. But to demonstrate here, hopping into a match with Meg while we have 2 lives at our disposal, pretty much rocking with our mech as soon as we spawn in. Let's see if we actually see any more Megs. I wasn't able to see that screen. Let's see. So we're able to get 2 boxes off the rip, and now we can be pretty aggro if you ask me, seeing that everyone else only has 1 life and a finite amount of health to work with, their base health. We have 7,400 with 2 power cubes and our base HP, which is much less, but still something, you know what I mean? And on top of that, you have the cushion of being able to charge up your super once again and keep cycling that 2 lives, which Meg already did in the past. But yeah, it's pretty dang wild that you just spawn in with the mech. It's a great rework to her, but I feel like in Showdown, it is simply broken. It's so dang good. But let's see if we can pick up a dub. We're not off to a crazy power keep advantage or anything like that, seeing that feast or famine, the crazies in the middle like this BB run things, absolutely run things. So picking up a hot dog. Come here, BB. Okay, getting some damage. Can we do something? Can we do something? Okay. Hey, was saved by the mech. We can tank. Okay, I don't want to run into the BB again, but hey, let's see. Okay. And now, get back into our HP, shoot. It's so good. We run this game. We run it. All right, we have to take a first place, right? We have to demonstrate the worth of Meg right now here in this game mode. I want to get a super if I'm going to deal with this. Crazy. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Okay, got my super. I missed. Ah, I'm going to die. The power cubes. Almost, dude, almost. And she had so many more power cubes than us. But you guys can kind of see how good Meg is now inside of Showdown and in this modifier, dude. It is crazy. But I think that's a good stopping point for this episode here today. I wanted to get this out here because of some more urgent stuff coming right around the corner, as well as that bling, free skin or 1,000 free bling that you guys can capitalize on if that is something you want to do. But yeah, of course, hopefully you all enjoyed this or found it useful in any way. If you did, make sure to slap a like on it. Really appreciate that. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you all in the next one. Adios and take care.